everybody, Sick this here again to talk to you about what I bought and what I watched today. And today, I headed out to my local Big Lots, picked myself up 6 DVDs, all for $3 a piece, so let's take a look at what I got. The first time I picked up was How to Lose Friends and Alienate People. Now, I'm not going to talk about this one quite yet because I did watch it tonight, so we'll talk about it in a few minutes. Next I grabbed Here Come the Tigers. Now, this doesn't get the best reviews online. From what I hear, this is simply just a Bad News Bears ripoff, which could be good, could be bad. I do look forward to checking this one out because even though it gets bad reviews, most of the bad reviews I read pretty much all just say it's a Bad News Bears ripoff and that's why people don't like it. But ripoff or not, it still could be a decent watch, so I look forward to checking it out. Then I picked up 12 Angry Men, a movie that I've wanted to see for a very, very long time now. Now, I do own it already on VHS, so I am picking this up to replace my VHS copy, but I just never got around to watching my VHS. So now that I have it on DVD, I am definitely going to check this one out ASAP because I've heard fantastic things. I've heard this is a brilliant movie, and I have no doubt that it is, so definitely going to watch this one real soon. Then I grabbed Kings Go Forth. Frank Sinatra, Tony Curtis, and Natalie Wood. That there alone made me want to grab this. It is a complete blind buy. I've never seen it, never even heard of the movie, but due to the lineup, had to pick it up. Next, I picked up Rebecca. Definitely wanted to get this because I'm trying to get every Alfred Hitchcock movie ever made, so this is just one more Alfred Hitchcock movie for the collection. Definitely looking forward to checking it out because I love all the Alfred Hitchcock movies I've seen thus far. Should be a great watch. And the last title I picked up was Looking to Get Out. This is a movie I've wanted to get on DVD for a while now because I do already own it on CED. However, my CED copy is the theatrical cut, whereas this is the extended cut, so very happy to own both cuts of the movie. Haven't watched the movie yet, but I've heard great things, so should be another great watch. So that's it for what I bought today, so now it's what I watched. Like I said, today I checked out How to Lose Friends and Alienate People. Now this here was a complete blind buy. Picked this one up, really not knowing anything about it, so I went into it completely blind, once again, knowing nothing about the film. I do remember seeing trailers for it back when this was first coming out, and I remember those trailers making me not really care much for the film. I wasn't really all that interested in seeing it from the trailer, so I never checked it out. You know, never rented it, never went to the theaters and saw it, never watched it on TV. I think my wife has watched it a couple times on TV, but I've always just left the room. Didn't look like something I'd ever wanted to see. And I was kind of let down by the fact that I figured this would be a movie where they took Simon Pegg and made him like way too kind of wacky and goofy, and I wasn't really looking forward to that. And this is all just what I got from the trailer. But I decided to pick it up today and give it a watch because, I mean, it does have a good lineup. It's got, you know, Kirsten Dunst, Simon Pegg, Danny Houston, Megan Fox, Jeff Bridges. It has a really good lineup, so I figured, what the hell, for $3, I'll pick it up, check it out. If I don't like it, I only wasted $3, not that big of a deal. I loved this film. I thought it was great. A million times better than I was expecting. Now, I wouldn't say this movie's anything, you know, super fantastic, but it was a really good watch. I love all the characters in here. I love the Simon Pegg. They didn't make him too wacky or goofy. You know, they made him a little bit accident-prone and whatnot, but I love his character and the fact that he just doesn't give a damn about anything. He just has this attitude where he's kind of like, so what? He's very laid back, very chill, kind of just does what he wants, but not so much that he's a dick, but just in the sense that he's kind of just doing what he wants to do and doesn't want to try to fit a mold or do something to make somebody else happy. He just wants to make himself happy and do what he feels is the right thing to do. If he wants to, you know, not wear a suit to work, he's not going to because he just doesn't feel like wearing a suit. You know, there's times when he's working for the magazine where people want him to write kind of like a fluff piece and make somebody seem super important when really they're not, and he just doesn't want to do it. He's, you know, not going to lower who he is to, you know, get higher up in the, you know, the business. So I love it about him. I love his character. Of course, later on in the movie, he does sort of sell out and does rise up really high in the business, but he does it because he ends up falling in love with Kirsten Dunst, and she basically flat out, well, she likes him, but she's seeing somebody else who Simon Pegg absolutely hates, and she ends up going back to him, and, you know, Simon Pegg's is pretty much heartbroken and not too thrilled about what's going on. So he basically says, you know, screw my morals. I'm just gonna raise myself up in this this company and become some big shot, even though it's not, you know, even though it goes against who I am. And again, he does it not because he necessarily really wants to, because he kind of just gives up because he's, you know, heartbroken. Of course, in the end, he does, and I'm not going to say spoiler here, because if you don't see this coming, you're completely blind and have never seen a movie. He obviously gets with Kirsten Dunst in the end and kind of gives up his role in the magazine. You know, like I said, he's a big shot in this magazine now and gives it all up basically for Kirsten Dunst, because now that he realizes that she's still in love with him and that she does love him, he kind of says, oh, maybe I shouldn't have really gone against my morals here, and again, gives it all up and goes back to who he was. So I thought it was a really good movie. I thought it was very funny, had some very enjoyable moments in it. I thought Jeff Bridges was great. He had some very funny moments in the movie as well. Again, Kirsten Dunst, Megan Fox, they did a good job. I love how Megan Fox is basically sort of playing a parody of herself. This really kind of stuck-up sort of... Well, I don't know if she's actually stuck-up or snotty, but she kind of plays a stuck-up, snotty actress who's just getting into the business, but she's like the new hot thing. So basically kind of like Megan Fox, so she was just getting into the business. She was the new hot thing. I mean, everybody was talking about Megan Fox when she first came around, and she was the big thing at the time. So I like how she's kind of playing sort of a parody of her own self. Thought that was great. So in the end, I would say yes, this is definitely one to check out for $3 at Big Lots. It is definitely worth the $3. Definitely worth picking up. Like I said, very funny, very enjoyable, really good story. Perhaps a bit predictable at times, but still, it works. It was really good, and I would definitely recommend it. And I gotta say, I absolutely love the last scene in the movie. I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys. I'm gonna let this one, if you haven't seen this movie, I'm gonna let this one be a surprise for you. But, you know, at the end of the movie, yeah, he gets with Kirsten Dunst. It seems a little cheesy and a little goofy where, you know, he meets her at the park, so they're playing her, you know, he sees that they're playing her favorite movie, and he runs up to her and he's looking for her and finds her, and they start dancing and yada, yada, yada. You know, it seems really cheesy, and, you know, it almost sort of ruined the ending of the movie for me, because I really enjoyed the film, and I was like, oh, wow, they just went really cheeseball with the ending. Very predictable, very cheesy. I've seen it a million times. But at the very end, they do this one last thing, this one last quick thing that just got me cracking up laughing. It kind of, you know, plays back to the rest of the film, and I thought it was great. I absolutely love the very last part of the movie, so I would definitely recommend checking it out for that part. So again, a fantastic film. Once again, $3 a Big Lot. Definitely pick this one up. So that's it for what I bought and what I watched today. Definitely got some great titles from Big Lots. I'm picking those all up for $3 a piece. I got some fantastic deals there. And also watching How to Lose Friends and Alienate People. Like I said, I loved it. Thought it was great. Nothing, you know, above and beyond or super special, but a really good watch that I would definitely recommend. Very funny. If you like Simon Pegg, it's definitely one to check out. I can't believe I put it off for all these years. Big mistake on my part. Should have seen it years ago. But again, a fantastic movie that I would definitely recommend. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to see what I bought when I watch tomorrow. See ya.